Hey YouTube, this is Joey. This will be my second upload of the day. I got out early. Now I'm just going to be driving around, chatting up a storm. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what you guys would like to see on this channel. So I'm going to be doing some traveling probably in the next few weeks. So let me know where I should go. Again, the locations I'm looking at traveling, going and visiting is Miami, Denver, Colorado, State of Texas, LA, which I can do LA another day, or here's a new location, the Diamond State Park in Arkansas, which would be interesting to go to. I'll probably, if I go there, I'll be vlogging. So I will be going through the soil and looking for diamonds of all shapes and sizes. That would be interesting. Then I might go somewhere else after that, to another state. But this fall I'm looking at going to Virginia. Might be in October, early October, when the leaves are starting to change over there. Yeah. Right now, I'm going to be doing as long videos as I can, just so that you guys have something to watch, even though it would be me mostly driving to work. But the longer videos would be me going to the metropolitan area that I live nearby. If I go to Miami, I might see if I can do some car reviews, since there's a bigger car community down there than where I'm at right now. Because right now I live in Iowa. There's not much here for a car community. If I go to LA, there's a big car community over there too. Chicago, there is somewhat of a decent sized car community that I know of. It could be big, it could be medium, it could be large. But for where I'm at right now, I'm looking at going to Miami or LA for the car community. Might be doing some car reviews. I'll see if I can do a car review of some exotic cars, which would be pretty cool, in my opinion. Yeah. I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna try and do as many videos wherever I go, just so that you guys have something to watch throughout the week. Sorry for the glare. I'm driving at night. There's a few vehicles I'm looking at getting. One of them, it might be there at one of the dealerships in Miami, which would be the McLaren. Then there's also the Raptor I'm looking at. If y'all can comment down below, should I go and get a Mercedes, or should I just get those two, the truck and the McLaren, the Raptor and the McLaren? That would be something that I would be stuck on, because I already have this car, which is a Chevrolet Malibu, which is economical, especially for right now, especially when the gas prices are sky high compared to last summer. Yeah, just let me know what you guys think I should get. I'd like to trade this car in for something that is more comfortable. Should I perhaps get a SUV? Or should I get another car? An SUV would be more practical than a car, even though I'm looking at getting a McLaren. With the McLaren, I would be doing rallies with, I would be going around the country. I would trailer it to like California or Miami, just so that I have ease of mind going over there, so there's no rock chips in the paint, the glass doesn't get cracked by a rock or anything like that. I would be driving the Raptor over there, plus I might be over there, going over there. It'd be taking me a little bit longer, because I would probably be taking dirt roads and stuff just to have fun. Or should I get a project car where I can fix it myself and video the whole process? It wouldn't be a bad idea to do that. It would be a newer car, unless I want a classic car to fix. Classic cars right now are in big demand. Should I get an automatic? Should I get a manual fixer? I wish they could go and put a manual in a Raptor. think that would be awesome. If I want a manual, it would probably be a older truck, like a Ranger. Let's get off the topic of cars right quick. In my eyes, my future house I've already dreamt up of would be a barn dominium. If you guys are wondering what barn dominium is basically a pole barn that you convert into a house. But for me, it would be a big enough barn dominium. Well, it would be a 100 by 100 by, let's say, 20 barn dominium. Well, pole barn. Half it's going to be a barn dominium. Half it's going to be a shop / garage where I can work on my cars, trucks, tractors, 4-wheelers, wherever it needs to be fixed, I will fix it right there. Unless I don't have the time, then I'll take it to a mechanic or a shop, a professional shop. It would be, yes, would it be big? Yeah. Would it be worth it? Yeah. It would be expensive, but not as expensive as, let's say, a modern house. Modern house would, for a 5,000 square foot house, that would be right around 700 plus thousand. That's not including the land. That's just construction right now. A barn dominium would probably be like 2/3 of it. It would be right around 400,000. That's not including appliances or anything like that. That's just the building. That was including insulation. The housing part would be kind of finished, just like the walls and stuff, the lumber. With appliances, I would be looking at, right around 150,000. That's including the sink, the fridge, the stove, the vent for pulling out the smoke or wherever, like if you're grilling salmon indoors or wherever it might be. entertainment, also including the oven. That's for the microwave oven. That's just the kitchen. The living room would be the TV, entertainment, the surround sound. The ceilings throughout the house would be with speakers, so that there is, if I play music, it'll be throughout the house, not just in one room. The entertainment center, the surround sound for the TV would be separate. I already have something for that already that's hooked up in my own bedroom right now, which is good enough. For the couches, I would be going and getting it delivered from one of the stores up here, one of the furniture stores, which is called Nebraska Furniture Mart. It might cost some money to get delivered wherever I'm at, but I know that it would be quality. The leather wouldn't be peeling off the couch or left seat or recliner. The dining room table would be custom ordered from a Amish, because they do handmade tables and chairs, which is better than looking at all the plywood stuff that the stores have nowadays. There wouldn't be a den. I don't see the point of a den. The pantry would be a good size. Probably be around 15 by 15. I think that should be big enough. That would be like 200 square feet of space for canned goods, all the necessities that we need for the house. The floors would be geothermal, so in the winter the floors wouldn't be cold. That would be warm, since it would be concrete floors. The bedrooms, I would be getting the purple mattress for each of the rooms. The entertainment, the dressers would be custom made by Amish. There would probably, the cabinets and the dressers and stuff would probably be cherry, which is a good vibrant red once polished. The house will be powered by solar with well water. That way I don't have any bills that I need to pay for the house or the farmstead. The wall between the living quarters and the garage would be fireproof, so if anything goes wrong in the garage, the house wouldn't be touched. If something goes wrong in the house, the garage wouldn't be touched. So that there's something I can convert into living quarters later on if something does happen, which would be beneficial. So that I can convert it into living quarters and have a place to live until I can build the other half back up again. The whole house would be having like between 3 and 6 inches of spray foam insulation, so that it is extremely cool in the summer, and I can keep the heat in the winter. That would, for the house and part of the garage, there would be a wraparound porch as well. That's not included in the square footage. Because the porch would be for me going out, sitting, getting some rocking chairs, put them out there. It'd be a screened-in porch that's wrap around. All the windows would be double pane. That's normal for nowadays. Yeah. Now, I would have a farm where I have animals that I can, it might offend all these PETA or whatever, but the animals on my farm would be for human consumption, except the dogs and the cats. Well, dogs mainly. Cats, I'm not really fond of cats as of this point, unless they're outside. I would let them in the winter if it gets way too cold. Same thing with the dogs. There would be another building for the animals to go into to keep warm or to stay cool. You can have the elements. That's what every human should do with their animals. I would go and the animals would be cattle. I will get jerseys. Probably like 10 head of cattle. A few, like 2 or 3 bulls in the mix, so like 7 or 8 heifers. I would have ducks, chickens, guineas. The guineas I would not be eating. There would be more for a tick population, and they are a good alarm. So if something is on the property near them, basically it's an alert. Other animals would be pigs for human consumption. Chickens. There would be brown egg layers. Because brown egg, the white eggs are actually not as nutritious as a brown egg. I don't know how that is, but that's just the way it has been that I've known. I would have good sized garden. There'll be woods and stuff. Most of the timber I'm going to be using for the house, the barn, would be, I'm going to try and get it reused. Get reused wood from like older pole barns, so that there is, I'm not cutting down trees or anything like that. Unless I have to buy it, then I would buy it. Yeah, that's about it. Let's get off the topic of the house situation, and let's talk about more of what is going on YouTube. I've seen a lot of controversy about a few of the YouTubers I watch and keep up with. All it is them trying to get your attention. That's about it. Yeah, just a whole lot of drama on YouTube right now. Honestly, go and watch videos about people driving their cars, stuff like that. Then that's not a lot of drama. Just they're driving their cars, talking about what upgrades they're gonna do with it. To it, and all that. That's not really drama. All these people get butthurt over the simplest of things, which I don't get why they would be like that. But apparently people nowadays don't really have lives to live. They're more worried about causing hate and discontent with other people. they benefit from, apparently. I don't get why they benefit from it, but they do. It is what it is. I do watch a lot of TikTok, and a lot of people nowadays are telling other people how to live their lives and stuff like that. Call the cops on the little things that don't really matter. Yet the world has a lot of people that like to cause hate and discontent. I try to stay away from that as much as I can, but some days you can't, because you come upon someone that is like that, and all you do, if they try to cause hate, discontent, walk away from it. Or if they keep trying to cause hate, discontent with you, call the authorities. There's not really a need to go and do anything about it yourself, because all you're gonna do is cause yourself to get into trouble that you don't need to be in trouble for. Just brush it off. Don't worry about it. Unless it has to deal with your kids, then you can deal with it as you wish. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to do in that situation, but as I said, if you can't escape it, call the authorities. Video it just for evidence, just to prove what was actually going on. Yeah, it's just nowadays it's not really worth trying to fight someone over the simplest things just because the other person started it. I wish there's one thing. Let's get off the topic of what I was just talking about. About the whole situation of, I don't want to say it, but Karens, male or female. But yeah, let's get off the topic of that, and I do wish gas prices would go down, where it's not gonna be atrocious just to fill up a car that's economical, because it's kind of ridiculous. Where I'm at, it's almost $3 a gallon. I know some places like California, it's like $6-7 a gallon. That's just ridiculous, in my opinion. Sorry, but I'm not gonna spend that much on gas. I normally spend about $30. I used to have a F-150, a 1988 F-150. That beast would take $75 each time just to fill it up. That's ridiculous. That's why I gone to the dealership and got a Chevrolet Malibu. Because I was tired of paying $75 twice a week. Because I lived 30 minutes away from where I currently work. So that's 30 miles one way, 60 miles a day. That's 300 miles a week. Or if you have a truck that has a 302 small block V8, which nowadays they call it 5.0. That's $150 a week on gas. That's a little too much, in my book. For me, for like 1 week's worth of gas, with me going to the city and all that, about $30 a week compared to $150. I'll take that any day of the week. The vehicles I'm looking at getting once I get enough views and stuff, are they gas guzzlers? The Raptor more? Yes. It's a Raptor with a EcoBoost V6 that's producing 450 horsepower, like 400 and some pound-feet of torque, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it'd be more of a gas guzzler than my car, but I could do a lot more with the truck. So there are some upsides and downsides on the Raptor. The McLaren would be a gas guzzler, yes, but I would be using it for good cause. Charities, fundraisers, stuff like that. That's one of the reasons I want to get the McLaren 765 LT. Yes, does it cost a lot of money for one of those cars? Yeah. But at the end, it's not about the cost, it's more about what you can do with it to help others. If I tried this Malibu in, it might be for another car or SUV, but the companies I'm looking at getting an SUV or another car would be Mercedes-Benz, Cadillac, or a Lincoln. I would never go to electric. Sorry about that. My leg was itchy for a second. But those are the companies I'm looking at. I've never driven a Cadillac. Or I could go with a Hyundai. Or a Kia. I don't really like Kias, but I could go for a Kia. Or go for the Ford Bronco. And go for a Chevy Blazer or Tahoe, which would be pretty cool either way. Either of those companies, which I like, I wouldn't mind getting a vehicle from. But yeah. Out of all those vehicles, the brands, let me know what you guys think of them. Let me know which one I should look into. Because I already know I want the Raptor. I already know I want the McLaren. I like to have an SUV, especially if I'm gonna upgrade my setup from just the phone to other cameras, drones, stuff like that. That would be more feasible for vlogging and stuff like that. The drone I could use for going and doing aerial shots of wherever I'm doing or wherever I'm at. Yeah, just let me know what y'all think. It would be interesting to see in the comments what y'all think of what I've been talking about, from the housing situation to the part of Karen's, the part of looking at other brands of vehicles. Yeah, let me know what y'all would like to see. Well, y'all like to see me get on the channel. This is an extra long video because I'm just driving around wasting time. So yeah, let me know in the comments what y'all think I should be getting or doing. Because y'all's opinion would actually help me decide. Or how about an Audi for an SUV? Like the RSQ8, that wouldn't be bad. The RS6 Avant, the RS5 for another car. The RS3 for a compact car for, like, I don't know, going around just short trips. The SUV would be for long trips. The Raptor would be more for going off-roading, going to Colorado, to the mountains, the trails, vlogging the trails and stuff like that. The McLaren, like what I said, I would be videoing the whole experience of the rallies for fundraisers, for charity. Yeah, there's quite a bit of things I can do, but without y'all's input, I wouldn't know what to do. Your input actually means a lot to me as a beginner in YouTube, because without y'all's opinions or your input, like I said, I wouldn't know what to do, because it's just my mind goes every which way. It always has. It kind of sucks at times, but it is what it is. I can't really help it. I get off track of whatever I'm doing or saying really easy. That's why I like talking on my phone to you guys, because me driving actually clears my mind, lets me think of what I'm going to be saying to an extent. So let me know in the comments below what y'all would like to see in the future videos, just so that it'll ease my mind of what you guys would like to see, instead of me driving back and forth to work, or me not knowing what the video on vacation. It would help me tremendously if y'all can let me know in the comments what y'all would like to see, what y'all would like to hear, if y'all would like to meet up somewhere when I'm on vacation. Let's do it. I like meeting new people. It'll take some time to open up to me having a following, because, as I said, I'm new to YouTube. I'm not, how do I put it? I'm not familiar with a following on any platform besides my classmates. Because I am a 21-year-old. So I was contemplating about doing YouTube for years, and finally decided to bite the nail and do it. If y'all want to do something, bite the nail and do it. Don't just ponder like what I did for so long that the opportunity might not be there later on. You need to take a foot forward, not a foot back. Because a foot forward will lead you to what may become what would become the future. The future. So don't be scared of meeting new people, doing something new. Always take the leap, or a hop, or a skip, just so that you can do something other than something that you don't like. There's a whole world of possibilities out there. My opinion is just do it. Do whatever makes you happy. If it is working on cars, welding, being in an office, being in front of a computer, typing away. If it's just going out driving, do it. But if you hang around your friends all the time, your friends aren't going to make you money. That's just how life works. Are friends good to have? Yes. But they don't help you with bills, things that you need, like food, water, shelter. Having friends is a good thing. Someone to talk to, especially if you're having a bad day. But remember this: friends don't pay bills. They are just friends. The two most important things is, well, there's like 4 or 5 things that are important. Family. Well, first off, yourself, family, food, water, and shelter. Those are the 5 most important things. All the other things can wait. Just bite the bullet. Do what makes you happy. Do something that makes you have money. Just without money, you can't live, especially in today's society. Your family is not going to be there all the time. It's part of life. So go out there, make something of yourself. Don't just sit back. Don't have the government pay for whatever you need or want, because later on that's going to bite you in the butt. Because all these people nowadays, because of COVID, are relying on the government because they had jobs. They either lost them, which I couldn't blame them, or they quit because welfare pays more than their job, which they could have gone out and found another job that pays more. don't get why people want to get money doing absolutely nothing. Getting money from the government. That's not what this government is built for or built on. It's just not. I can keep ranting, but today's society is all screwy. I don't get how people even think that it's okay just to lounge around and do absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna stop ranting, and until next time, this is Joey. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Please and thank you.